back now.
Mr. President,
The senator from West Virginia is recognized.
I thank the chair. Mr. President, few subjects weigh more heavily upon a president of the United States than the decision to send America's sons and daughters into war. Such a commitment demands the clearest of clear thinking, including a thoroughly dispassionate assessment of goals, objectives, in other words, risks, and strategies. This is difficult, very difficult terrain for any American president, especially when faced with conflicting views from advisors, from Congress, and from the American public. I have become deeply concerned that in the 8 years since the September 11 attacks, the reason for the U.S. military mission in Afghanistan had become lost, consumed in some broader scheme of nation building, which has clouded our purpose and obscured our reasoning. General McChrystal, our current military commander in Afghanistan, has requested 30,000 to 40,000 additional American troops to bolster the more than 65,000 American troops already there. I am not clear as to his reasons, and I have many, many questions. What does General McChrystal actually aim to achieve? And so I am compelled to ask, does it really take 100,000 U.S. troops to find Osama bin Laden? If Al-Qaeda has moved to Pakistan What will these troops in Afghanistan add to the effort to defeat Al-Qaeda? What is really meant by the term defeat? In the parlance of conventional military aims when facing a shadowy global terrorist network. And what of this number 100,000? Does the number 100,000 troops include support personnel? Does it include government civilians? Does it include defense and security contractors? How many contractors are already there in Afghanistan? And how much more will this cost? How much in terms of dollars? How much in terms of American blood? Will the international community step up to the plate and bear a greater share of the burden? There are some in Congress who talk about limiting the number of additional troops until we surge. Until we surge. Where have I heard that word before? Until we surge to train more Afghan defense forces. That sounds a lot like fence straddling to me. I suggest that we might better refocus our efforts on Al-Qaeda and reduce U.S. participation in nation building in Afghanistan. Now, let me say that again. I suggest that we might better refocus, in other words, take another look, our efforts, refocus our efforts on Al-Qaeda and reduce U.S. participation in nation building in Afghanistan. Given the lack of popularity and integrity of the current Afghan government, what guarantee is there that additional Afghan troops and equipment will not produce an even larger and better armed hostile force? Let me ask that question again. Given the lack of popularity and integrity of the current Afghan government, what guarantee is there that additional Afghan troops and equipment will not produce an even larger and better armed hostile force? There is no guarantee. The lengthy presence of foreign troops in a sovereign country almost always creates resentment and resistance among the native population. I am relieved to hear President Obama acknowledge that there has been mission creep in Afghanistan, and I am pleased to hear the President express skepticism about sending more troops into Afghanistan unless needed to achieve our primary goal of disrupting Qaeda. I remain concerned that Congress may yet succumb to military and international agendas. General Petraeus and General McChrystal both seem to have bought into the nation-building mission. By supporting a nationwide counterinsurgency and nation-building strategy, I believe that they have certainly lost sight of America's primary strategic objective, namely to disrupt and defang, in other words, pull the teeth right out of the bone. I believe that they have certainly lost sight of America's primary strategic objective to disrupt and defang Qaeda and protect the American people. Protect the American people from future attack. President Obama and the Congress must I don't say should, I say must reassess and refocus on our original and most important objective, namely emasculating. It means tearing it out by the roots, emasculating a terrorist network that has proved its ability to inflict harm where? On the United States. If more troops are required to support an international mission in Afghanistan, then the international community should step up and provide the additional forces and funding. The United States is already supplying a disproportionate number of combat assets for that purpose. I thank the chair, and I yield the floor.